Very strange to wear the title judge. Walking to the courthouse and having people call out to me judge, or having old friends not know whether to call me Sonia or judge, seems a little strange.
Since her nomination, with all the digging into the background of Sonia Sotomayor, one video clip from her past has dominated the discussion.
Court of Appeals is where policy is made.
But there are many more. As part of the materials she recently submitted to the Senate, Sotomayor handed over a trove of videos dating back 25 years.
Every once in a while, I am sitting in the courtroom and I feel this kind of inner self looking at myself and saying, "What are you doing here?"
The videos shed new light on Sotomayor as a person and as a judge. She speaks candidly about topics, some of which have now sparked controversy surrounding her nomination. In one clip, she describes her own experience as a beneficiary of affirmative action.
I am a product of affirmative action. I am the perfect affirmative action baby. I am a Puerto Rican, born and raised in the South Bronx. My test scores were not comparable to that of my colleagues at Princeton or Yale, not so far off the mark that I wasn't able to succeed at those institutions.
Didn't it say editor of the Yale Law Journal?
She notes that some have called for selections to be made on merit alone, but she feels that the legal system benefits from diversity.
I accept that different experiences in and of itself bring merit to the system.
The role that foreign law and international law should play in Supreme Court decisions has also been controversial in recent years. Judge Sotomayor said there is nothing wrong with looking abroad for good ideas, but she also said that international law has very little power in United States courts.
Even though under Article 4 of the Constitution it says that treaties are the supreme law of the land, in most instances, they're not even law.
The videos also open a window onto Judge Sotomayor's personal life, as when she talks about growing up in the South Bronx and her close relationship with her mother.
We're talking about the 1950s and the 1960s, when the Bronx was burning down.
It was tough to the extent that I had to work a lot, and I worked very, very hard. But it wasn't tough because I had an extraordinary mother.
Even Judge Sotomayor's critics agree that her life story is compelling, and it is likely to be widely cited in the coming weeks.
There is one extraordinary person who is my life aspiration. That person is my mother, Celina Sotomayor.
In one video, she describes the difficulties of adjusting to life as a judge after her first appointment in 1992.
I spent my first month in holding conferences in chambers. And when I think about it, I did it because I was a little frightened about taking the bench.
But she was not shy about asserting herself when lawyers were disorganized or unprepared.
All right, counsel, what are we doing today? Please, come in. Make your arguments succinctly. Figure out what your issue is up front, and don't let the judge figure it out for you in argument.
Finally, several of her videos raise the role that empathy should play in judging. President Obama has called empathy a judicial virtue, but some conservatives say judges should deliver blind justice. In 2000, she emphasized staying detached.
I have to unhook myself from my emotional responses and try to stay within my unemotional, objective persona.
With Judge Sotomayor's confirmation hearing scheduled for July, it's certain that these videos will be watched and rewatched as Washington prepares.